Now, there's a story that has been going around for years now about motor yacht Eclipse. And this vessel is connected with Roman Abramovich, of course. He purchased this vessel. I think it was completed in 2010, 2011. It's one of the largest yachts in the world. It's still in the top 10 of largest yachts in the world. Now, the false claims are that it has paparazzi repelling laser systems on board. It has a missile defense technology. This is the biggest one that I've seen. I've even seen diagrams of missiles and stuff, but on board this vessel that says that it has all this stuff. And it's often called a floating fortress because of all this missile defense stuff. This is a myth. I've done videos about this before. The vessel does not have a missile defense system. What it does have, actually, is they have anti-drone equipment. And the reason why we know this is because there have been instances in the past where YouTubers have been filming Eclipse when their drone has been taken over by other people. The one particular YouTuber I watched quite a number of years ago, now maybe 7 or 8 years ago, his drone was taken over by them, and then they sent out a crew in a small rib to collect the drone that they pulled down out of the air, which is basically, if they keep that drone, that's effectively theft of that drone because it doesn't belong to them, right? The guy was able to wrestle his drone away from them, though, and then fly it back to himself. He showed footage of the yacht. He was quite a distance away from the yacht when he was filming at the time. I've tried to find this video since. I cannot find it to show you in our video. This is something that the crew have done in the past. I'd be very careful with this technology now. You know, launching a drone and then the crew grabbing it out of the air and bringing it down and taking it back on board the yacht of a Russian-owned vessel. That drone could be laced with explosives or something like what's happening in Ukraine right now. So I'd be very careful about doing that kind of thing. But the other stuff, the missile defense and all that stuff, that is a myth. I can tell you that yacht does not have a missile defense system on it. Neither there was other yachts or yachts that he's previously owned, like Luna, etc. They don't have that stuff. Representatives of Abramovich claim that he no longer owns motor yacht Eclipse. If we look at the IMO database here, it does actually show that the vessel changed ownership in 2022. And in actual fact, it says on the IMO database that it's transferred to unknown persons, which is, I don't even know how the IMO database can be listed as unknown persons like that. I thought they had to be registered as an owner. You know, they had to have an owner registered on there to be legal, but apparently not. Now, the idea that this vessel is no longer owned by Abramovich is unbelievable, really. He has been spending his time in Turkey, as people have claimed to be in exile in Turkey since. He's bought properties there. He's spending most of his time there. The yacht left Europe when the sanctions started in 2022, and the vessel Eclipse headed straight to Marmaris in Turkey, where it remains to this day. It was definitely under his control at the time, and the vessel is still in that same marina, as you can see here. It's been there since 2022. It takes on fuel in the same place. It takes on provisions in the same place. The idea that somebody buys a $500 million yacht and then leaves it in the same marina where it was when it was sold is also unbelievable in itself, right? There's been no name change. It's still registered in the same flag state. And, you know, Bermuda flag state is a popular flag state for Abramovich. He generally registers all his yachts there. He did until he started to get sanctions placed on his stuff, and he changed some of them to the Cook Islands, but this one remains in Bermuda. We've also spoken to various people who have connections with this yacht, and they say that he's still the ultimate beneficial owner of the yacht. So yeah, so that's we believe he's still in control of that vessel. But the stories of the missile defense system are, I mean, it's something he probably likes, that story is out there, but yeah, it's a myth. So don't believe everything you hear, certainly on the internet. Thanks very much for watching this video. You've been watching a SuperYacht News clip. If you'd like to see the full unedited SuperYacht News video, you can click on the link over here. You can also find our channel links below here. And if you'd like to see more shorter videos like this one, be sure to subscribe to this channel.